The genre of open-world games is certainly not slowing down. I've got a roundup of 15 upcoming open-world games that are going to be released in 2024, so let's get started. Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade is developed by Korean studio Shift Up and will be published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. The game, crafted by Unreal Engine 5, promises an epic single-player adventure with a third-person perspective, blending combat and exploration. The future of humanity rests on the edge of a sword, ravaged by strange creatures of exceptional power. Earth has been devastated by powerful creatures, and the last survivors have fled to a space colony. Eve arrives on Earth with a mission to reclaim it from the NA-Tiffs, the malevolent creatures who destroyed it. However, as she battles the NA-Tiffs and uncovers the mysteries of the past civilization, she realizes her mission isn't straightforward and that things aren't going as planned. This game is a combination of Devil May Cry and Bayonetta, and promises a diverse and engaging gameplay experience, with intense combat, parrying enemy attacks, and using combo skills and items to defeat opponents. Stellar Blade is set to release on PS5 on April 26, 2024, but there is still no official news about whether this game will be released for the computer or not.
In our new Eden, there was only one rule. First come, first serve.
Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones has been in development for a while now, and it's finally starting to come together. We've seen a few trailers and gameplay demos, and it looks like it could be a really fun game. Skull and Bones is a third-person action-adventure game. You'll spend most of your time sailing your ship, exploring the open world, and fighting other pirates. The combat in Skull Bones is pretty straightforward. You can use your ship's cannons to attack other ships. You'll need to make sure that your ship is well stocked with supplies. You'll also be able to upgrade your ship and crew. You can purchase new weapons and armor for your ship, and you can recruit new crew members. Skull and Bones will be available on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S.
Now choose. Will you live as pawns or die as pirates?
Get up now. We gotta get out of here.
Once Human. Once Human is a third-person open-world survival game set in a post-apocalyptic world. You play as a survivor who must explore the ruins of a once great civilization, scavenge for resources, and build a shelter to protect yourself from the dangers of the wasteland. The game features a variety of different biomes to explore, including forests, deserts, and mountains. Each biome has its own unique challenges and resources. You'll need to be prepared to adapt to your surroundings if you want to survive. The graphics in Once Human are impressive. The game uses a realistic art style that helps to create an immersive and believable world. The character models are detailed and expressive, and the environments are varied and beautiful. In addition to the environment, you'll also have to contend with a variety of enemies, including mutated animals, robots, and other survivors. These enemies can be tough to beat, so you'll need to be strategic in your approach. One of the things that makes Once Human unique is its crafting system. You can use the resources you find to craft weapons, armor, and other items to help you survive. The crafting system is very deep, and it allows you to create a variety of different items to suit your playstyle. Once Human is a very promising open-world survival game. It has a lot of potential, and it's definitely worth keeping an eye on. If you're a fan of open-world survival games, then I highly recommend checking out Once Human.
Squad H73 has reached target location.
You have no idea how this tech has affected my brain. This thing has ruined my life.
You want to know what the mind's eye really is?
It's activating.
Everywhere. This is a very ambitious game. It's a new studio founded by Leslie Benzie, one of the main guys behind the original Grand Theft Auto games. He is launching an ambitious game called Everywhere. The game is expected to be an open-world action-adventure game with various elements, including cartoonish elements resembling Fortnite, and a story-driven, realistic gritty-looking game. It is speculated to be a multiverse-hopping experience. The deal for the game is yet to be confirmed, but it is expected to be released in 2024. Where Winds Meet. Where Winds Meet is a single-player action-adventure game. The game is played from a third-person perspective and players can control Ariane or Anya as they explore the world of Ethel. You can create your own character, and the open world you explore either on foot or on horseback is really gorgeous. We don't know what the main gameplay hook of this one is yet, but we're hoping to learn more about it in 2024.
And here on Arat, every day is a fight to survive.
Ark 2. Ark 2 is the sequel to Ark Survival Evolved and is expected to deliver more of the same with a bigger budget and a bigger world to explore. It has been in the works for a while, with Vin Diesel also involved. It is expected to be released this year. People have been loving Ark on PC for years, and a couple of years later on the console. We are excited to see more from Ark 2 and keep the momentum going.
Off your ass!
Gothic 1 Remake. This is another game that's been in the works for a long time, and it is a remake of the beloved PC RPG classic. There was nothing really like it at the time, but now, thankfully, with this remake, which seems like it's being done pretty lovingly, we're going to see this game once again. It's not only releasing on PC, but it's also releasing on the consoles as well. THQ Nordic is publishing it, and it is slated right now as just coming soon.
You had your share, mate. Get lost. Get lost.
Nobody
Oi! You...
Test Drive. The Test Drive games are beloved for a reason, and Solar Crown is dropping you on Hong Kong Island recreated on a 1-to-1 scale that is incredibly ambitious, and hopefully, a really cool environment for racing, exotic and beautiful cars. The gameplay out there looks absolutely stunning and the car offering is really good. As of right now, the release date is just slated as coming soon. Hyper Light Breaker. Hyper Light Breaker is an upcoming open world developed by Heart Machine. It is the successor to Hyper Light Drifter in 2016. The player controls a breaker who ventures into the overgrowth to defeat the Abyss King. Hyper Light Breaker takes place from a third-person perspective, and the player can mix melee and ranged weapons together. Each breaker can choose a class and abilities that affect gameplay. To travel the world, breakers can use hoverboards, gliders and climb walls. When the player dies, a new world is randomly generated. The game will include multiplayer, with up to 3 players able to join a world together. To win, the player needs to take down a series of regional bosses in order to fight the Abyss King. The game is planned for a 2024 release. Project Mugen. NetEase Games is known for developing high-quality games that push the boundaries of mobile gaming. Project Mugen is their upcoming release game that focusing on urban settings and intense battles against monstrous foes. Project Mugen's immersive environments are a stunning aesthetic design, crafted with meticulous attention to detail, resulting in a realistic and vibrant world for players to explore, featuring towering skyscrapers and bustling city streets. Combat plays a crucial role in Project Mugen, and players can expect intense battles against a variety of monstrous. The game features cooperative combat mechanics that allow players to team up with unique characters, each with their own skills and abilities. Cooperation and strategic gameplay will be essential for overcoming challenging enemies and progressing through the game. In addition to travel, players will have access to vehicles for faster movement within the game world. we don't know if we're gonna see this game for sure in 2024, but it is expected to be late 2024 or early 2025.
You asked me about my good luck charm.
Stalker 2. Stalker 2 Heart of Chornobyl is a sequel to 2009 Stalker Call of Pripyat. It's a first-person shooter with RPG elements, and we're keen to see more of it in action. Because what we have seen has been incredibly impressive. From the stunning open world to the meticulously crafted weapons, horrifying mutants, and awe-inspiring anomalies of this game, being in the zone again and exploring the beautiful environment of this game is something we have been waiting for a long time. During this time, this game has been delayed a lot. But it's finally releasing September 5th, 2024.
Only I didn't choose that path. Unlike you.
I'm sorry, Strider.
Avowed. Avowed is a first-person action-adventure game development from Fallout, New Vegas studio. This game was first revealed back in 2020 with a short trailer. The stunning trailer showed off its magic-based combat, hints at branching narratives, and more, making Avowed an especially exciting upcoming Xbox Series X game to look out for in the coming years. Taking place in the Pillars of Eternity universe, Avowed is set in a new part of Eora, where players investigate rumors of a deadly plague. This game is kind of like Skyrim, and if you are looking for this kind of games, don't miss this game.
And you must face the monsters our sins have borne.
Nightingale. It's an open-world survival crafting game. You can play it alone or with other people, and it's got this kind of different fantasy vibe to it. In Nightingale's alternate reality, humans have been living together with the magical Fae for centuries. During that time, the humans learned how to use magic and created a magical city called Nightingale. This city hosts portals that serve as gateways to other realms. You can use weapons and other tools in this game to kill monsters. It will be released February 22nd, 2024.
Our journey will unite us.
You, the Realm Walkers, are all that is left.
If I want to survive, I have to play their game. Looks like I'm all in. On second thought, I'm out.
Star Wars Outlaws. This is an upcoming action-adventure game set in the Star Wars universe. On January 13, 2021, Ubisoft announced that a Star Wars game was in development by Massive Entertainment. The game will have a focus on its story and open world.
These guys don't quit!
Star Wars Outlaws takes place during the period between The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. This game is set in the Star Wars universe.
I've been held back my whole life. And now, I just need a chance to finally be free. Wherever that takes me.
Baby, don't worry. It's okay. I'll always be with you. And
Death Stranding 2. The original was all about walking around beautiful environments. But in Death Stranding 2 looks like the stakes are raised. Everything looks a little crazier and the characters are older. Kojima Productions has been working on this game and the release window might be 2024 or 2025.
Come meet my crew, Sam. It's time for you to hit the road and start a new journey. Please understand, Sam.